Hello, online crew. Hello, hello, hello. So how are you actually building your profile on particularly Facebook, I'm talking about today? And would you like to utilize, just realized I didn't have my mic sort of hooked up. So let's just rectify that. So how are we? That might be a little bit better with sound. So if you are here with me live, say hello. Hello, Boyd. How are you? Awesome to see you jump on, Boyd. So I want to talk to you today about a free tool that you may not be using at all, or you may be underutilizing. I've got notifications going everywhere that you may be underutilizing to help build your profile, build your brand, build exposure, blend your business. This is what I'm excited about. So I get really excited about free things that we have available to us through the online world. That you can utilize and embrace. And when you really embrace all the features around it and what it does and how Facebook's utilizing it and understand, all the creativity around it and the purpose behind it from Facebook's perspective, it can be really cool for your business. So that's what I'm going to delve into today. So as we're jumping in, oh yes, you love the earrings today, Vivi. So I'm excited. I went for a bit of color. Just thought we'd mix it up. Do you like the spaceships? So I think we'll get rid of that now. I just thought, I love playing around with new stuff, guys. So that's just a filter, because you've got to be able to see Henry, do you not? Like when I've got the filter on, you can't really see Henry. So we'll get rid of the spaceships, just having a little bit of fun, with new sort of software. So who have we got here? Let's say hello. So we got Vivi as well. Hello, Patricia. Hello, Julie. Hey, Robin. Hi, Sandrine. Hey, Rob. Did I say Rob? We got Sean. We got Tony. Thank you for saying hello to Henry, guys. If you're not aware, Henry is our little trusty little fish over here who guards our Palm Cove that we have here. So if you are part of our community here, or just if you're on the page, even for the first time, just put the palm tree. It's back the front when I use this software. Put the palm tree emoji down below. So that sort of signifies our online crew community here. If you are part of my free Facebook community, which is called Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners, put the fish emoji down below. And if you are part of my private coaching community, which is called Online Crew Coaching, then put the SS Martin emoji down below, the cruise ship emoji. What this is all about, sorry, Boyd, you just distracted me with your question. Do you find, oh, now I've lost it. It's gone that fast. Are you finding Be Live is better than Facebook Live? Yes and no, Boyd. So yes, for the features it gives you, because I can do something like that. So when you ask me, am I finding Be Live? So for those of you that aren't aware, the software that I'm using that's attached to enable me to show my name, put Boyd's comment up in lights there. It's called Be Live TV. There's a free version of it, and there's obviously paid versions which give you more features, gives you the ability to use your branding colors, gives you the ability to put filters on it, like, things like that. So it's pretty cool for creativity, things like that. I'm still monitoring reach, Boyd. So from a native Facebook Live to doing a Facebook Live through Be Live TV, what I'm monitoring at the moment. So we've just gone sidetracked. Blame Boyd, not me. Oh, the timer's not on. So Boyd, you just gave me an excuse to talk a little bit longer. But interesting stuff. For those of you building a business online, this is an interesting, discussion. I'll just make it a little bit less. So thanks for the question, Boyd. I'm monitoring reach, organic reach. So what I'm interested to know is when I use a third-party tool like this, am I going to get the same reach as when I use directly through Facebook Live? So that's what I'm testing, Boyd. So you're in my coaching community. I'll keep you abreast of all the things that I'm testing with Be Live. But I love things like, this. Hey, Tony. Vivi said, great question. Andrew's here. Who else have we got? Did Henry change size? That's a good question too, Robin. Because I'm using my computer and I'm using the camera through my computer, it actually flips it around from the phone. So that's all it is. I'm using a different device because you cannot use BeLive TV at this stage on a mobile phone and use all these features. It has to be done through a computer. Typically, I don't really like using my computer because it tends to be a little bit slower. The camera is not as good quality as it is from my phone, and the sound is not as good from my computer. At the moment, I've got a little microphone pinned to me so I can improve the quality of the sound. So there's just a little bit more mucking around, and that's why it's backwards as well. Vivi, how much is membership to access all the features? So I think I'm paying about $25 a month to have all the features, and that's in. We've totally digressed, but that's okay. It's a valuable conversation to those of you building your business online. That's because I want extra features to be able to share my computer screen with those of you in my coaching community. I want to be able to do things like I did yesterday in my coaching community, and I actually pull up my mobile phone, on the screen and share that and do things on my mobile phone and coach people in my coaching community and actually give them true practical tips. So I use the paid version to get all those features, Vivi. You can actually get the free version and still go live without the paid version. You can still do interviews, like a dual live interview through BeLive with the free version. It just has the little logo that flips around and it'll say BeLive TV, BeLive TV. So it's a promotional tool because they're letting you use their free version. So just a bit of information for you there. We've got Katrin with us. We've got Debbie. Hello. Is it an app? You can't use it through on a phone. It has to be done on a computer. So you probably asked that before I answered it. Debbie, could there be something better than using Facebook for our lives? No. Basically, doing a Facebook Live from Facebook's own video platform is the best. You're just not going to get extra, cool features like I'm doing now. So, like if you've got, if you want to do a particular type of training, like I'm, doing with my coaching community, there's things that BeLive TV can give me that I just can't do on a normal, ordinary Facebook Live. But what I'm testing at the moment, and I'll share my results with you in the coaching community, after a week or so, is I'm testing organic reach, whether going through the third-party tool is going to get me less organic reach than doing a live. Because I noticed yesterday my reach and my viewers were down quite a bit to what I normally get. So it could be a couple of reasons for that. Debbie, love your earrings. Thank you. I just thought I'd mix it up today. Love that. Thanks, Helen. So gotcha. Beautiful. So for those of you now, Vivi, where's your comment? I can't believe that Vivi is distracting you. So Boyd, you're the one distracting me, buddy. So let's get rid of that comment and come back to the screen and get on to our topic for today. So thanks for you guys that have said hello, put the emojis down. Those of you that are watching the replay, just put the word replay down. And if you're new, please put the word new down below because I love connecting with new people to our community here. If you haven't guessed by the comments already, we have the most amazing crew here, do we not, guys? Put some comments down below. Let people know what kind of community that we have here. We all support each other with building a business online, and essentially that's what we're here to do, to learn how to leverage social media to build our business with modern online strategies so we can, have thriving businesses. You can run your business from anywhere, from your mobile phone, and we can get on the SS Martin one day and all meet up in person because you're all going to be generating more income by building your business online, correct? If you are with me on the cruise ship, put the word me down below. Let me know if you're coming with me and everyone else in our community here. So we've got Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Welcome. What's Vivi said? The best community ever. Awesome. Tony, love our crew. Keep the comments coming, guys. Awesome. So that's, pretty cool thing with Be Live TV that I can sort of share that with you. So let's get on to the content for today. Yes, Vivi, I'm being distracted by it though. That's the problem. The SS Martin 2020. That's our goal here, guys, that we're going to meet up in person because the online world is a beautiful thing and you can make amazing connections with people that you've never met. You can build your business with people that you've never met. People can join you on your business. You can get customers through people that you've never met before in person. That's the power of the online world. It's the power of leveraging the internet. You've just got to keep your skill level up. You've got to stay with it because it changes constantly. There are new features coming out all the time. There's tweaks to features. One day you'll have something. The next day you won't have something as far as a feature goes. Some of you may have updates. Some of you may not. There's new things coming out all the time. That's just the world of social media, isn't it? It moves fast. So what we're trying to do here in this community is to keep you up to date. There's no other community out there like it. I love it, Rob. Thank you for that. We want to keep you up to date. I do a lot of research, guys. So it takes me a lot of time. I don't sleep a lot, but I give a lot of training, free training to this community. And I give very sort of in-depth practical training to my coaching community in different areas. And you guys are in for a bit of a treat today. We're on day 2 of our blending boot camp. So I do boot camps twice a month for our coaching community. It is rock bottom, dirt cheap for the training that I'm giving these guys in my coaching community, and there's extra special stuff to do with today's topic that I'm talking about that I'm going to be sharing with you today. We're on day 2 of our blending boot camp, and what I will share with you is, Rob, where did your comment? So you have to learn how to get them off as well. Is if you want to look at the coaching community. Guys of you that are in that community, if you've got any comments down below, let the other, guys that are new to this community. If you want to get into that blending boot camp, we're on day 2, but everything's recorded. So you can go back to my branding boot camp, you can go back to my content creation boot camp, and you can, keep up to date with our blending boot camp, and you can get into that community for $1. So just go to helenmartinonline.com/online crew coaching. It's up there on the screen, and you can have a look at the details of how to, access that coaching community. And you are not locked into anything. You can leave that community whenever you like. Okay. But what I'm talking about today, let's get on to the meat and potatoes of today. Is that a very Aussie term? Is meat and potatoes a very Aussie thing to say? Like, is that just weird to some of you, or is that quite a common thing? I don't know. So I am talking about, now some of you have been following me for a while. I alerted you to this a few months ago, and you're using it quite well and quite often. Others of you, you may be using it occasionally, but you may not be aware of all the cool things that you can do with them now and some of the updates. I have a love-hate relationship with Facebook because I get some features and then they get taken away, and I start using them and then they disappear. But what I'm talking about is Facebook stories, guys. So you might be sitting there going, oh, yeah, I know about Facebook stories. I know it's pretty cool. I know it's the new big thing. I know I should be doing them. I know it's not doing enough, but I know about Facebook stories. What I would encourage you to explore is, do you really know how to use Facebook stories? Do you really know how to leverage Facebook stories to blend your business? This is what I'm going to be talking about today on day 2 of our blending bootcamp in my coaching community. And I'm going to show you guys on screen how to do some of the things that I've been testing out lately because they're really cool. Now, what I can say to you on social media is that anywhere you can grab attention and grab people's interest, that's where you want to be. Facebook stories is a completely different news feed to the normal news feed that you are used to. It's a completely different news feed. You can do things there that are braver and maybe a little bit more forthright and daring that you would probably never do in your news feed. This is what I'm going to share with you guys in my coaching community today. Okay. But the other thing is, have you explored all the features that are available to Facebook stories to make you stand out? If you want to build your business on social media, then you need to stand out, guys. And if you're boring, if you think you're boring, no one's boring. People just think they're boring. If you think you have a boring life, if you don't go out much, if you haven't got the ability to have lots of photos of your kids or your family because you live by yourself, or you don't go out much, or whatever your excuses are for thinking that you have a boring life, use something like Facebook stories to make everything a little bit more interesting. Use animated GIFs in your stories. Use music in your stories to grab people's attention. Make people look at your content rather than somebody else's content, and put animated stuff and music and things like that in it so people stay there. Because on stories, people can just go tap, 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 tap and fast forward through your story. But if you've got something a little bit different that's going to capture somebody's attention, where are they going to stay? They're going to stay in your stories rather than somebody else's stories, and you're going to grab people's attention. Now, when you learn how to use all the features, and you know how to blend your business subtly with curiosity through stories, magic combination, guys. So if you are not using Facebook stories to their full potential, to grab people's attention and interest and blend your business through Facebook stories, then you are missing out on a really cool opportunity, which is free, to help elevate your profile, your authority, people's interest in you, what you're up to, create curiosity about your business, all those kind of things. You're majorly missing out. So the other thing that I would highlight is Facebook stories it's actually been around for longer than you realize. Like, well, I think it's coming up a couple of years maybe, or close to. Like, it's been around for a lot longer than you think. It just didn't take off. But Facebook announced it's going to be the new newsfeed. So where do you want to be when Facebook says something like, this is where our attention is, this is where we're going to, favor people's organic reach? Where do you guys want to be? And if you want to be leaders in the field, if you want to be embracing new things, stories is one of the things that you want to embrace, because you want to get the algorithm warmed up in your Facebook stories. Facebook has told us that this is where they want us to be. They've made the icon of Facebook stories from a little square to a massive square at the top of your newsfeed. Whenever Facebook does anything like that, it's like, I'm trying to grab your attention. Are you listening? Did you even notice that when it went from a small square to, a big square? So Facebook is giving you clues as to where they want you to put your content. If you're missing those clues, you're missing opportunities there. The other thing I love about Facebook stories that's fairly recent is on business pages. So do you have, what are you saying there, Vivi? Facebook stories is only on. Was there more to that, Vivi? No, Vivi. This is what I'm just about to say. So good timing. So the first part of her question was, Facebook stories is only on personal pages though, right? No. Facebook pages is very much on Facebook stories is very much on business pages. So those of you in the blending bootcamp, I'm going through all of this in day 2 shortly. So hold your horses, Vivi. I'll get to all of that and how you can find it and how you can utilize it and all that kind of stuff, because it's a different feed again on a business page. But what the exciting thing is, Facebook stories, when it first came out on business pages, and that's relatively new, Vivi, so you haven't completely missed the boat there. It hasn't always been on business pages. It only started on personal pages. So they eventually rolled it out to business pages, but you couldn't get any interaction off it. So recently they enabled the messenger facility to business pages. So if you put a story on Facebook stories on a business page and somebody gives you a smiley face or a comment or something like that, it's going straight to your messenger. You couldn't do that on business pages before. You could do it on personal pages. So that was a real downfall when they rolled out stories on business pages. It didn't do anything. It didn't go anywhere. You couldn't get any interaction or engagement because it wasn't hooked up to the messenger. Now it is. But the exciting thing for you guys, and I'll share more of this with you in my coaching community shortly, guys, those of you that are in there, is the organic reach on a business page through Facebook stories. I am finding personally is a minimum of 3 times the amount of viewers. 3 times the amount of viewers from a personal story. So I'll post something in my personal story, I'll post something in my business page in the stories, and I'm getting 3 times the amount of views on my business page. Now, admittingly, you might have a new business page. You might not have many people there. What is this telling you guys? Build up your business page, create curiosity and intrigue. And what's an awesome way to build up your business page? Get in your stories, guys. If you're not there, I'm telling you, this is the new and best thing to embrace, because this is going to get more eyeballs on your content, and you can be funny and do things you wouldn't normally do in the news feed and use GIFs and animated GIFs and music, and people are going to go, wow, that's pretty cool. On your business page, we're always fighting on a business page for organic reach. It's just harder. It's just the way it is. And I've explained this many a time, but if you haven't heard my explanation before, people look at a personal page and a business page. And let's say you're doing Facebook Lives, and they go live on a personal page and they go live on a business page and go, I'm not going live on my business page anymore. It doesn't get any interaction. It doesn't get any engagement. I get far more viewers on my personal page than I do a business page. Hello, you've had your personal Facebook page for how many years? 5, 8, 10. Facebook is 15 years old. If you've had Facebook since day one, how can you compare, let's just say 10 years as an average, how can you compare 10 years on a personal Facebook page with organic growth to a business page that you've had up for 6 months or 3 months or even 9 months or even a year? You cannot compare, guys. But if you can increase eyeballs and create curiosity through something like Facebook stories on a business page, now that they're favoring organic reach and now that you can actually get messages through to your business page, why would you not be there? Am I getting through to you? Are you hearing me? Are you listening to me? Put the word yes down below or give me some likes and loves, guys. Hello, Tina. How are you? Good to see you jump on. Hello, Sherry. Sherry's gone the Australian way. G'day, my friends. G'day, mate. So very good. Tina, love my earrings. Thank you. Just something a little bit different for today, because I'm excited about Facebook stories and what it can do for you guys. And I'm going to go deeper with my coaching community in this shortly for day 2 of the bootcamp. So what are the other reasons why I'm excited? I'm just checking my notes. The reach, the replies go straight into Messenger, the cool features, because you can be ahead of the game. Embrace this now. Don't wait till everyone else embraces it, or you think, oh, that Facebook stories thing, I've heard quite a bit about that. I really should look into it. It is so simple to use. I'm going to do a walkthrough in my coaching community shortly on how to do all of that. And the biggest thing that excites me for those of you in this industry is it is hard to promote your business on social media, particularly Facebook, because it's actually against Facebook policy now to promote your business. So you shouldn't be putting pictures up of your products or talking about your business opportunity and those kind of things on a personal Facebook page. And that's only going to get tougher and tougher and tougher. So how do you build and how do you create curiosity and how do you, grow your business when we get more and more and more and more restrictions put on us for this industry? So Facebook Stories is giving you the opportunity to do that. And what's exciting is the opportunity through business pages to get, more traction and more interest and more engagement and, quirky things like that. And yes, I know some of you might be sitting there thinking, well, Facebook stories only last for 24 hours. If you didn't know that, so a story only lasts for 24 hours. The purpose of Facebook stories is that you don't sit there thinking for 10 minutes or an hour or 2 hours or any length of time about the content that you put on Facebook stories. You just do it. You think of something, you do it. You're creative, you do it. You just in the moment, you take a photo, you post it. You take a 15-second video, you post it. So that something inspirational comes up, you post it. You're on a call like this, a live Zoom call. You take a selfie going, this is such cool information that I'm listening to. You post it on stories while you're here. I dare you. Somebody do that now. Oh, you're on your phone. However you want to do it. But, you're on something like this, a live or a training or a Zoom call or something like that. You're on your computer. If anyone's on their computer now, grab your phone, take a selfie with me in the background and go, this information's really cool. And post it in your stories. Don't think about it. Just do it. And you can be a lot braver with blending your business through Facebook stories. So I'm going to delve deeper in that in my coaching community. What did you say, Vivi? Did you see Australians can get emojis on license plates? What? Are you serious, Vivi? Why does that even make sense? Aren't we meant to be driving? Why would we want emojis on license plates? I don't get that. And I haven't heard that. But then again, I don't listen to the news. I don't listen to the radio. I'm a bit weird like that. I'm always learning and researching for you guys so I can give you good information. No one's touching my number plate. I've got a special number plate. We're a bit of a number plate sort of family. So I've got a special one with just 4 numbers on it. So it's just a unique plate in Australia. I don't have a normal number plate. So there's no emojis going on my number plate. So, yeah, that was a bit off subject, but I thought it was cool. I don't understand that, Vivi. Why would you want emojis where it could potentially distract somebody from actually driving? My husband says to me all the time, you are so non-observant on the road. Like he'll, if we're driving past each other, like he'll wave to me and I'm just, like people say to me on the road all the time. I waved to you the other day, Helen, and it's like, well, I'm driving. Am I not? Like, don't we get on the road to drive? Like, I'm not on the road going, oh, hi, Mary. Hi, John. Hi, Hugh. Like, I'm on the road to drive. Mind you, I did get a massive speeding fine, which I had to pay yesterday. Not happy about that. They find those little bits on the road that just they know they can catch you that goes from 60 to 80 and you're just on the cusp of it and you're going over and, oh, they've got you and they got me. Such a waste of money. Shame on Helen. Anyway, Vivi just posted on Facebook story now. I'm so proud of you, Vivi. That's what you do want to do with Facebook stories, guys. In the moment, micro content. It's not meant for, although you can, and it often happens automatically. You do a Facebook Live and, sometimes that gets posted to your story, but it's not for that. Facebook stories is for micro content. It's for people to go, look. The more you have, the better. So, the last video challenge we did, I challenged people to do 3 a day. But I would challenge you to do 10 a day. I get busy sometimes and don't put any up on a day. I'm still learning and embracing it myself, but I'm learning the power of it when I use it and take the action and I see the views. It's like, man, that's incredible. So if you've got that available to you and it's free, guys, why would you not embrace it and use it? And Sean did it too. Just posted on Facebook stories too. Nothing like in the moment, guys. You guys rock. You really are the most amazing community. I love you guys. And I've got 34 seconds left. So hopefully you've got sort of that message loud and clear. I did hear, and I'm not quite sure. I think this is a little bit ambitious, but I did hear a guru who's consults from Facebook say about 3 weeks ago that they expect that Facebook stories news feed, because it's a different news feed to your normal news feed, will take over. So the Facebook stories news feed will take over the normal, there it goes, I'm almost done, will take over the normal news feed by Easter. Now, Easter's not far away at the timing that I'm talking to you guys here. If somebody watches this replay 6 months later, I don't quite see that. I think that's too soon. But, you know, this is a guy that works in with Facebook, and they're saying, you know, that that's what they're gearing up for, that it's going to take over the normal news feed. So, guys, if you really want to embrace social media and build your business on social media and learn to blend your business in social media in with curiosity and intrigue and authenticity and genuine, there's no better way than Facebook stories to show you smiling, doing a selfie, out and about, doing something silly, pulling a face, using animated emojis. You can create fun and excitement and attention on you that is not really your normal personality, if that makes sense. And it's not that you're trying to be false. It's just you're creating interest and intrigue, and it's easy to do because it's micro content. So the more that you do, the more that people will be there, because the more that you put in a 24-hour period, they're quicker. So they'll just, quickly go through them. If you've only got 2 stories for the day, they're going to just sort of sit there for, 10 or 15 seconds watching the same sort of picture. So as to what you sort of post, I'm going to share more tips with you guys in the Blending Bootcamp shortly, okay? So Sean's timing me 29 minutes, and I think I've gone over that. Sandrine used the music feature yesterday. Good for you, Sandrine. See, you guys rock. Okay, I need to go. Those of you in the Blending Bootcamp, we are on day 2, and we are over there in 15 minutes. So I will see those of you in my coaching community over there. If you still want to get in on that, guys, any of you that are listening, you can get into that community for $1. You can listen to the training that I'm going to be sharing, for $1, and you're not locked into anything, so you can get out of the coaching community at any time. But, feel free to pop in helenmartinonline.com/online crew coaching and have a look at the details there. Okay. So for those of you that are not joining us for the Blending Bootcamp, we will see you same bat time, same bat place tomorrow here. And for the rest of you in my coaching community, I will see you with all the goods and all the goss in 15 minutes. So if you got value from this, if this was something that's been thought-provoking for you and thought, okay, I really should learn a little bit more about this, put the word value down below and let me know. And I will talk to you soon. See you guys.